What's up, y'all? Oh man, listen, something just popped in my head just now, man. Um, Listen, you know, there's something heavy going on. You know, the best thing I think that you all need to do is just think about your on how you were created. You see, I keep saying the same thing on how you was created. You see, your father, your mother, and you. You see, hold tight to that. Hold tight to that, and it's build that as a foundation. You see, good or bad, just put it in your head. That's your foundation. You see, just in case you slip back into something that doesn't look like you, that did not come from the womb. You see, um, yes, you're gonna have to fall into creation because something is coming and it's near. I think it's here already, and it's you know, it's like how water um gives certain nutrients uh to vegetation. You see, well, that's what this energy is going to be like. You see, it's going to do something to what's rooted inside of you. You see, it's going to do something that's rooted inside of you, and you're going to have to know this body, these pairs. You see, and the ability to you know to birth and all these other type things. You see, that's what this energy is going to do. It's going to feed you. It's going to feed you something. You see, I'm not at liberty to talk about what it's going to feed you because I just can't do it. You see, it's you guys got to have the words. You guys have the people. Y'all have your science behind this and things. I'm not saying nothing. You see, I'm not saying anything to you. You see, I'm just telling you about your father, your mother, and you. You see, and I keep saying the same thing over and over again. That's 1, 2, and 3. You see what I'm saying? That's a whole right there. Male or female, the child. You see, that's the whole. That's a whole, and that's what you're going to. That's what you're going to have. You're going to have to hold that foundation right there. You see, yeah, you're gonna have to hold that foundation. Don't be afraid. You see, you're just gonna have to hold that foundation tight. You see, because if you don't, you're going to your mind is going to start wiggling a little bit. You see, your heart is going to start fluttering a little bit from this energy. You see, and it's going to stick like that for a minute, and you're going to try to adjust it yourself. You're going to try to adjust to that, to those pulses. You're gonna try to adjust to it. And by you adjusting to it, it's going to kind of drive you sort of insane a little bit. You're going to start forgetting all the things that you didn't regurgitated, or all the things that you thinking you knowing about creation and about all these other things and stuff. You see, it's time to fly. You see, you're going to have to learn how to fly. You're going to have to learn how to go through these gates, these watery gates. You see, but you're not ready yet. You still somewhere doing something like doing your reading and things. I'm not saying reading is a bad thing. You see, I think a lot of people get me confused and stuff. No, I'm not saying that. You see, you had to pull yourself into this consciousness of this earth. you see, and deal with its memory, you see, and see how certain things work and manifest, you see, and see how she transitioned her things, that came from her. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you see, this is a living thing that we're on, you see, and you're living too. You see, you trees, walking trees everywhere. You see, I'm just trying to talk to you, man. You see, I'm just trying to talk to you. You see, you got a lot of people don't know what's real out here. You see, so they're waiting on this illusionary shit to start popping up and things and stuff. You see, and it's going to pull them in a direction that's that all these little fantasy Hollywood things is going to show them. You see, they're going to drop something. You see, because what they're going to do, they're going to mimic what's real. You see, and you're gonna ignore it, and you're gonna go somewhere else, wherever they tell you to go. You see, they're gonna spit something inside of darkness. You see, that's what they're going to do. They're going to spit certain things inside of darkness. You see, sort of like that. You see, because this is your color right here, right? You're black, right? Yeah, that's your color. So they're going to spit certain things inside of there. You see, and they're going to start talking to you inside of your darkness. You see. Because this is what you said you are. You said you're black. So they're going to start spitting this black, these things inside of you, these seeds. Ooh, Lord. I can say Lord. Y'all can't. I can say it, you see, because it got that L right there and it got that 15 and that 9. You see, and plus it got that 4. My pops had 4 children. You see what I'm saying? But that O and the R, that reads Jer. You see, and then you got the L right there. You see, I know what I'm reading. You see, I know I know the structure of these things. You see, I ain't the only Jerry out here, but I'm the only Jerry talking about what is and talking about what's written. You see, so I ain't worried about what people say. You can call me all things you want to say. You see, I'm not here trying to be smart. Trying to sound smart and intelligent and all these other type things. I don't have to. You see, I don't have to. That's Hezekiah shit. You see, we don't have to talk at all. You see, the only thing we have to do is become. You see, become and get shit back and go through these dimensions like we're supposed to. We don't supposed to talk too much. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to do that. Or the women supposed to do that. They're talkatives. You let them do that, to figure these things out. The women, you let them figure things out, and they talking too much, you tell them to calm down a little bit. You see what I'm saying? You see, no, we builders. You see, we builders in the unseen and the seen. We're builders. You see what I'm saying? We don't have to say a damn thing. You see, but when we, this talkative things that we're doing right now, you see, we doing it, because shit, we in Hezekiah's world and shit. And you see, and if you don't talk like everybody else talk and shit, you're labeled as something. And they got this ape psychology that says that you are if you don't tell on yourself or snitch on yourself or snitch on your mom or snitch on your daddy. You see what I'm saying? Inside of their creations. You see what I'm saying? Inside of their creations, you can't, you gotta stay by your, get to your people, off of their stuff. You see, if you're going to talk about something or give them just a little bit, but the bulk of your stuff, should be off of their eye, away from their eyes. You see, but see, you don't know that because you don't know this thing that's out here. You don't know what's happening. You see, you don't know your brother. You don't know and what your brother is dealing with out here by his motherfucking self. You see, by himself and things. You see, me and this bison, you don't know nothing about that. Because the books didn't tell you about it. The books told you somewhere over there where they about to nuke the shit. You see, all these other they reaping what they sowed. You see, how could you be binded with somebody? Some of the most diabolical people. You see, trying to get your shit back, and it's infected. You see, and it's infected. You don't have to, listen, you don't have to burn and shit. You see, you don't have to burn in shit and feces. You don't have to burn in that because that's what it is. It's feces. You see, you burning in their feces and shit. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to walk away from that shit and let the Most High talk to you internally. You're supposed to do that. But see, you don't have it in you to do. It's only going to be a few who's going to talk to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Within. You see, you know what I'm saying? Within and with the earth conscious. You see what I'm saying? You see, you know, and it's horrible to say because see, a lot of you are so wise and so beautiful in the scripture. You sound good, you're educated, but you ain't doing the work. You don't see nothing. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to talk to these black birds that's around here. You see, you don't know how to talk to these squirrels around here. You don't know how to talk to these felines and all these other type of things that's roaming the earth and shit right in front of your face. You don't know what they are. You know what I'm saying? These sparrows. When have last time you saw a sparrow come up to you and just start tweeting? What did the sparrows say to you? What did you feel when they start tweeting to you? You know, what did the cardinal say to you? Did you hear the cardinal? You know what I'm saying? When the cardinal stopped tweeting, did things pop up in your head? I don't think so. I don't think so. It can't do it because if it did do it, you would block it out because it's not written in the book. It's not written in the Quran. It's not written in the holy text or the Bible. You see what I'm saying? You see, I'm talking about what God created. You see, I'm talking about God's creation. You see, I don't know what y'all be doing out here. You know what I'm saying? But it's good. It's good that you're doing it like that. You see, it's good that you're doing it. Did you know that there's people out here that got eyes, they got ears, and they can see you through the things that you're trying to promote out here? You know, the same thing that you're using to promote things, you got eyes that see you. They're behind your wall too. You see, they're behind your wall too, but Jerry got the power to knock some of these things down. But see, you don't understand who's in the world. You see, you know, why don't you try talking to Jeremiah and see if you can raise up something from him? You see, I don't think you can. You can't do that, you know, because he's probably fake too. But you got something written down that's talking about it. But you can do it. You can try it because you got a lot of Jeremiahs out here. Only one or two gonna pick you up. You see what I'm saying? One or two probably gonna respond to you. But see, listen. Right now, you got the power to take a pen and a piece of paper. You see, and draw out what you need. I'm not talking about the superficial shit. I'm not talking about what this fake shit man created. I'm talking about real shit, you see? I'm talking about real shit. I'm talking about real shit. Real shit, not their shit, real shit. You see, that's why, you know, if you get this, you get that, how come you can't do this? How come you can't do it? I can't do it. I can't do it. You see, I can make anything I want to make manifest in my life. You see what I'm saying? But when you get these scars and shit on you and all this type of shit, you got to be careful. You see, you got to be careful. You see what I'm saying? I can't do it. Somebody else gonna have to do it for me. You see what I'm saying? I can't do it. No, not me. No. You know, I can't do it. Somebody else will have to do it. You saying, you know, shit. If I want to give me a motorcycle or something like that, somebody will have to buy that motherfucker for me. You see, they will have to buy it for me, however it may be. You see what I'm saying? Well, coming from my knowledge 20 years ago, shit, I don't know. It's probably different. I probably graduated. You see, I don't know, shit. I'm always been by myself, and ain't nobody talking to a motherfucker because they can't recognize the shit that I'm talking about because it's too goddamn simple. You see, it's too elementary, you see, and I don't talk like you motherfuckers and shit. You see, I talk in a way to get on Hezekiah's nerves. You see what I'm saying? You know, I'm not going to help him I'm not going to talk to where he understands every goddamn thing that I'm saying. He don't like that talk, you see, because this is how they used to talk back in the days. They hate themselves the way they used to talk. You see. I talk with the rhythm of my heart. I talk with the rhythm of the drum. You see what I'm saying? You can hear me talk. Only thing you got to do is say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you will hear how I talk. You see what I'm saying? You will hear how I talk and put some beat to that shit. You see what I'm saying? But you don't understand that rhythm and shit. You don't understand that rhythm. You see, that's a 1. That's a 10. You see, everything is on a 1. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. See, it's a whip. Whoopsh. It's a whip your ass. I'm just talking to you. I love y'all. Get yourself together. It's gonna be a heavy ride for you. Yeah.